This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Santos in at small forward. And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Here's Curry. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Golden State with the ball. And again, it's Stephen Curry.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Curry gets the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
Making the most of that possession, unwilling to give up on the play.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Curry from deep three-point land. The long-distance three is buried. Curry's got 9.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC. Piece by piece.
Here's Curry, following the bucket by the Thunder. From deep, sends it home from three-point land. He's got 12.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad three for Steph.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
Now here's Holmgren, Hartenstein, and Hartenstein slams it in.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. Porzingis has checked in for the Warriors. Here's Hartenstein. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
And here's Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Here's SGA. Porzingis grabs the board. The Warriors lead by 9. Curry with it. Hartenstein covering. It's good. And that's 19 points for Stephen Curry.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And the layup is good. Curry's got 21.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
On the wing, Curry. SGA covering. There's the triple. And again, it's Stephen Curry. He's got 24.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Horford, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Payton comes in for Santos. Melton, he's checked in for Butler. And Podziemski subbed in for Stephen Curry.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Three-pointer. Another three for Golden State.
The unique perspective of a big, Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Some room here for Williams. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's Payton. Three-pointer off the mark. Thunder trail by 14. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Wallace. The three. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. 20 seconds left in the first. The three, Porzingis on target from range.
Yeah, I love the answer from Porzingis. Don't sleep on his three-point shot.
Here's SGA. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
Horford for three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
They've got Isaiah Joe, Cason Wallace out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Williams, and it's Mitchell in at the one. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. Now here's Wallace. He's got 5. Williams passes to Wallace. And the deficit down inside single digits. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Porzingis for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Thunder trail by 7. Tim, you look at Cason Wallace. He has been a plug-and-play defensive guard in this league.
Well, B.A., you're talking about a guy who wants to pick you up full court every minute he's on the floor. He is just tireless and relentless on the defensive end. He's the kind of player every coach wants to have. Regardless of his minutes, he makes the impact defensively.
I've heard you say it before. The fastest way to minutes, if you're a young guy, is on the defensive end.
Coaches are taking notice of that want-to factor.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Dort comes in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
From deep, Melton. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Back to Wallace. Takes a 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Payton's checked in for Horford. And it's Stephen Curry in for Podziemski. The Warriors lead by 3. And here's Curry for 3. Unable to get that one. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Dort. Fires from deep. The Warriors pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. On the wing, Payton. Launches a 3. Curry splashes it in.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
SGA with it. Now guarded by Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Payton. And here's Curry for three. Another three for Golden State.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Butler. Still no points. Drops in the three. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Now here's SGA. Puts up a three. Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander with a deep three.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 9-point game. Williams into the lane.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And here's Curry for three. Oh, Curry from way out there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now. Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 45 points.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Warriors lead by 14. Melton passes to Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the floor.
12 seconds left to play in the first half. SGA can't get it to go. Outside Curry. Hits yet again. Wow! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
On the floor for the Warriors. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Stephen Curry is out there with Moody, and it's Santos in at the three. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3, then strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
Here's Curry following the three by Oklahoma City. From behind the arc, drains the triple. Curry's got 56 in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Warriors lead by 22. Green, the pass to Curry. And he lays it up and in. 58 points for Stephen Curry.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
A deep three. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Hartenstein controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Now Curry. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Gets the three ball to go.
Well, it's easy to see who the offense is running through tonight. Why change anything?
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Launches it. The rebound by Moody. Moody's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Curry. For 3. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Butler finds Curry, fires the 3, and again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bounces high off the rim and drops. SGA's got 5 points in the quarter.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And the Warriors making a change here. Porzingis is checked in for Green. Al Horford comes in for Butler. Hayden's checked in for Santos. And it's Melton in for Moody. Now here's Williams. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Horford passes to Porzingis. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Williams looking around. Jacks up a 3. And he can't get that one.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Dort with a steal. To the middle. And the big finish by Holmgren.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Williams. And Joe subbed in for Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Knocks it down from distance.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
The three from Curry. Oh, connects again. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
SGA passes to Williams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Carlson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. To the inside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Joe misses. Smooth sailing for Golden State. The three ball. It's rebounded by Carlson. Now here's Wallace. Defended by Porzingis. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And coming up as soon as we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
They've got Cason Wallace, Jalen Williams out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Joe in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And Wallace, here we go. And he banks in the layup.
A 6'6 playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. Here's Podziemski. Connects from downtown. Podziemski's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
From deep, Melton. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's foul number 2 for him. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Spencer comes in for Melton. Up top, SGA, defended by Podziemski, and he comes up with a bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 in the second half.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And there's the screen. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
And they recover it. Joe, the pass to Hartenstein. There's the 3. Outside Joe, pass to Wallace. Tries yet again, and it's good on the layup. Wallace has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Back to Podziemski. Here's Porzingis. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in the game. Wallace with it. Now Horford defending. Wallace's shot is good.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace, and it's Lou Dort in for Joe. Outside Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And down it goes. 2 points. 12 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Here's Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 12-3 run. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Dort. SGA's got 17 points here in the second half. The Warriors lead by 20. Here's Curry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Curry, he's checked in for Podziemski. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And a deep three from Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Thunder trail by 19. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Shoots from 14. The bucket is good!
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Curry fires! Another one falls! Amazing!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Holmgren. Williams up top. Outside for Dort. The three. The three is in.
What a beautiful look. Attacking the defense and then kicking it outside.
Curry outside. Fires away from outside. Ooh, it misses. Thunder trail by 17.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Warriors.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, you just feel awful for them. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
Ooh, the three doesn't go. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And it's in there! And it's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Curry against Mitchell. Outside Curry. Good! Another from three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Puts up the tray. Curry there for the rebound. And here's Curry. Fires the three. Good. He hits again. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Stephen Curry.